On the evening of August 12, 2025, the Florida coast prepared for a milestone in spaceflight. For the first time, United Launch Alliance's new Vulcan rocket would carry a U.S. Space Force certified mission into orbit. Its cargo, a classified national security payload, and a groundbreaking experimental navigation satellite that could redefine the future of GPS. This is the story of Vulcan's first operational mission. For decades, the Atlas V and Delta IV Heavy carried America's most vital satellites, but Atlas V relied on Russian-built engines, a vulnerability that became politically untenable. Vulcan was designed to replace both, a single-core, high-performance launcher built entirely in the United States. Its beating heart, two B-4 engines from Blue Origin. Above it, the Centaur V upper stage, capable of flinging payloads 22,300 miles to the geosynchronous belt. On August 12, the mission known as USSF-106 came to life at precisely 8:56 p.m. Eastern. Vulcan's B-4 engines roared, joined by 4 solid rocket boosters, delivering nearly 3 million pounds of thrust. The rocket leapt from pad 41, its exhaust plume painting the night sky. In 90 seconds, the boosters separated. 3.5 minutes later, the first stage detached, handing control to the Centaur upper stage for the long burn to geosynchronous orbit. The second payload is publicly acknowledged, the Navigation Technology Satellite 3, NTS-3. GPS relies on a constellation in medium Earth orbit, 12,500 miles up. NTS-3 will fly higher, 22,300 miles above the equator. From this vantage point, its phased array antenna can beam navigation signals across vast regions, dynamically reshaping coverage and countering jamming attempts. Built by L3 Harris Technologies, NTS-3 is the Pentagon's first experimental navigation satellite since the 1970s, a strategic hedge against attacks on the main GPS constellation. In modern warfare, GPS is as essential as fuel or ammunition, but it's vulnerable to jamming, spoofing, cyber attacks, or direct destruction. Vulcan's mission was to prove it can match its competition. SpaceX rockets often require satellites to use their own thrusters to reach final orbit. Vulcan's Centaur V can carry its payload all the way to geosynchronous orbit directly, preserving every ounce of satellite propellant for years of operation. This launch was Vulcan's third flight overall, but its first certified by the Space Force for high-value national security missions. In 2025 alone, ULA plans 9 launches, ramping to 2 per month by year's end. By 2026, the company expects 20 to 25 flights. From the beaches of Florida, the Vulcan's flame was just a bright point climbing into darkness. But in military command centers and aerospace labs, it was a signal that America's next-generation launch capability is here. For ULA, it was the culmination of a decade of development. For the Space Force, a step toward resilient navigation. For the rest of us, another reminder that the race for the ultimate high ground is far from over.